You don't understand. The power of friendship is too powerful. It cannot be stopped. Go to Lot Hill. Alright, we're nearly there. We just gotta do this stuff at Lot Hill, and we have the classic end of the game chat with everyone. Grace's actually has 2 because of the F arc. They have 2 of the end of the game chats because of the epilogue. What level are we at? Also, wait. Go back on chaos mode. Alright, 54 is like pretty decent. And again, we have a lot of side quests to do. Including a optional dungeon this game has.
Is there something special about the meadow?
All 3 types of Elith gather there.
There are really places like that?
Wait, is something like that unusual?
Because of the Valkanus, some areas tend to just overflow with elephant stuff.
Huh. It all makes sense now. I guess that's why the flowers bloom there year-round.
Yes, exactly. When I first fought Lambda ages ago, I decided to sleep there in order to regenerate the Elith I lost in the battle.
And then, Asbel and I came along and woke you up 7 years ago, correct?
No, I awoke because Lambda had become active again.
Nice try, Hubert.
Well,
Hubert. Not your day, buddy. Not your day. Pretty off topic, but I just thought of this. I wonder if I can do the Creus Dragons pre-credits? I'm trying to remember. I know Zone Cage cannot be done until you beat the game. And you could just do Zone Cage before the F arc, but I think we want to do the F arc first. But I'm trying to remember if the Creus Dragons can be done before the credits or not. Because I'm trying to think of, like, because I would like to do everything except Zone Cage before the credits, because then we're going to do the future arc after the credits, and then we would end up going back to Zone Cage. I don't remember if the Creus Dragons can be done before the credits, though. If someone remembers, then they can tell me if they do or not, because I would like to do them before the credits. The only thing I want to do after the credits is the future arc and Zone Cage, because I have to do Zone Cage after the credits. Everything else I'd rather do before.
First, I'm going to absorb the Elith here.
I think I always end up doing them after the credits. The way I normally do it is I finish the game doing a lot of the side quests, but not... The way I do it is I normally do like all the side quests. I don't do the Creus Dragons until I do Zone Cage. Normally I finish the game doing as much side quests as I want. I do the F arc, and then I do like the Dragons and then Zone Cage. That's normally how I do it. I think this is the one time I did it differently though. 2 years ago, I believe I did everything in the game except the Creus Dragons and Zone Cage. But before the future arc, I ended up doing Zone Cage and the Dragons, and I think I ended my last playthrough with the true ending. But I don't want to do that again, just because Zone Cage is like really high leveled. The only reason I did that 2 years ago was because it was an NG Plus file. So I just did Zone Cage first, and then I did the F arc. I guess I could do that again, but I don't know. I'll think about it.
And then I'll share it with you. This will let us combat the effects of Lambda's mind. Let's begin.
Wow, it's totally warm.
It's like standing in sunlight.
Yes.
Swimming in hot cocoa, anyone? Just like Pascal said that one time?
Sophie.
Okay, we should be ready now.
Sophie has given us the power we need to face Lambda in our final showdown. If we use it wisely, there will be no need for Sophie to be sacrificed.
Yeah, I'll be all like, pow! And then Lambda will be all like, no!
We're all in this together, Sophie. So just promise that you won't do anything foolish.
All right. Let's do it.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Oh, we get the titles, like, right when Guardia Shaft opens. I don't know why I thought it was here. Anyway, what you're saying in chat about doing Zone Cage right after the credits, I did that once, and that was 2 years ago when I played this game on the channel. When I did my NG Plus and did Chaos Mode and did all that, I did Zone Cage first. I like doing that, but the one downside of doing that is Zone Cage is, like, really annoying and, like, higher level than the F arc, I believe. Is it? I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's, like, meant to be done after. And also, Zone Cage is just annoying, so even if that's not the case, that's the reason I don't want to do that. But at the same time, Zone Cage sucks. So maybe I can just do Zone Cage after the credits, and we can just speed run through Zone Cage. I don't know. Because I don't like Zone Cage anyway, so I think what I'm going to end up doing is playing on the lower difficulty. Because I said this before, it's either I do Zone Cage on lower difficulties, or I just don't do it at all. Because Zone Cage is abysmal. So I don't know what I want to do, but I got some time to think about it.
Sharia, might I inquire about something?
Why are you talking like that? I mean, it's cute, but it's freaking me out a little.
It's how Hubert talks. I thought if I did the same thing, you'd be more likely to answer.
Huh?
Sharia, if you're in love with Asbel, why don't you just tell him? The captain just told me yesterday.
I heard a scream. What's going on?
This doesn't involve you, Asbel. Get out of here!
Why? What did I do now?
Stupid auto-scroll. I mean, Sophie's got a point.
She loves him, but she's angry. Is that what she meant about people being angry because they're sad? Feelings are difficult.
I know what you're thinking, Sharia. The more human-like she becomes, the more difficult her behavior can be to handle.
No, that's not what I was thinking at all.
Sophie just played you. Oh. Yeah, feelings are rough. Dragons you could do as soon as the final dungeon opens. Okay, that's... I thought that, but I wasn't sure. I think I always do them after, but this time I'll try to do them before the credits. I always do them whenever I do Zone Cage. But I think this time I want to do them before the credits. So it's either I do everything except Zone Cage and then do Zone Cage after, or we do Zone Cage after the F arc. I don't know. I still don't know. Ending the playthrough with the true ending is just so much better. Which is why I want to do it like that, but I don't know. I did it last time too, and I liked it that way. I liked ending it with the true ending instead of just...
We've been through a lot today. Let's rest up and meet in the square tomorrow morning.
Instead of just ending with, like, Salamis or the cameo fight, etc.
Sleep if you can, and make whatever preparations you require. Understood?
Yes, Captain.
Understood.
That's like at least 2 streams in the future, though. So I have some time to ponder on it. Alright, Lady Carrie is not here. These are also some of my favorite scenes in Tales of Graces coming up, as we're about to go to the final dungeon. Well, we're not going to go to the final dungeon, but it opens up. Welcome home, Master Asbel. Thought I tried new pasta. Oh, I got pasta. How fun. I like pasta. I think Hubert is in the study here.
Can't sleep, Hubert?
I could ask the same of you, but as you're here, there's something we should talk about. When this is over, I'm going to ask the President of Strata to withdraw his forces from Lant. If he agrees, you will become the Lord of Lant in both name and deed. I trust you find this acceptable.
Hubert, you would do that?
I've thought long and hard about who should be entrusted with Lant, but in the end, you're the only real choice. However, at the moment, this idea ends with me. I do not know how the President will react.
I understand, but I'm still grateful. Thank you.
The next time I visit Lant, I'll come as family. After all, people will rest easier if someone is looking over your shoulder. You have no idea how much trouble it is having you as an older brother.
I can only guess.
Enough. I should rest.
Sleep well, Hubert. I wonder if everyone else is asleep.
My guess is no. They're probably out getting insomnia cookies. Oh, I do love this.
Hubert, what are you doing here?
Is it wrong for a son to visit his mother?
No, not at all. I'm very pleased to see you. Would you like some tea? Frederick has just brought back the most wonderful blend.
Tea would be wonderful.
Good. I'll go prepare some right away.
Thank you, Mother.
That is really cute. I love that. I adore that little moment. Oh, Sophie, who could have guessed? I thought you'd be near the turtles or something.
Asbel,
It's late, Sophie. What are you doing up?
when will the Sopharias become a blossom gale?
I don't know. We might have to ask my mother. She used to love tending the garden. Although, I don't think she's been here since Dad died. She says there's no one left to enjoy the flowers. I never knew my father liked flowers at all.
You realize the flower garden is right outside your manor. Asbel is basically saying that Lady Carrie has not left the manor. And that's a lie, because she gave us those treats before we went to the shuttle.
Can I ask something? Are you sad that your father died?
It's complicated. I've been avoiding thinking about it.
Sophie, I don't think you want to know about the celebration going on right now that my father is gone. I don't know, it's a pretty joyous occasion.
His death meant that we never got the chance to understand each other. I'm sure we'd have been able to if he was still around. So, yeah, you could say I'm sad about that.
Well, maybe if he was a better father, it would have been easier.
I guess I'm better at solving other people's problems than dealing with my own. Anyway, once everything's over, we'll come back here. Maybe then we'll be able to see the Blossom Gale.
When we come back.
Yeah, so we have to make sure we survive, right?
I want to see the Blossom Gale with you. I mean it.
I know. I'd like that too. It's really late. You should get some sleep.
What about you?
I'll sleep soon, I promise. Good night, Sophie.
That means I will not sleep anytime soon.
Okay. Good night.
We're all coming back. All of us, including Sophie and Richard. Is it really so crazy to hope?
I don't know. Is the ending of Arc the Lad 2 crazy? Anyway, that means no sacrificing yourself, young lady. You'll be put in time out if you think of sacrificing yourself to the ultimate Lambda shadow.
Still awake?
Yep. Captain Malik, I don't want Sophie or Richard to die. I want to save them both. Is that asking for too much?
It's important to feel compassion for others if you wish to save them. That is a lesson I learned too late. It's why I couldn't save Kurt. I don't want you to face that same regret.
Captain.
Never lose hope, Asbel. We can do this. We will do this. Let's just make sure everyone comes back safely.
Yes, sir.
It was a very quick conversation with Malik. We can do this, we will do this. I mean, it makes sense that Sophie got like one of the longer ones, but still. That Malik one was really short. Ah, more lump of clay. I should probably change this. Actually, never mind, we can get more lumping clay. What I will do, actually, is put legendary metal higher up. And lump of clay can go in the 3rd slot. Ah, Poisson and Pascal.
What are you doing, Pascal?
Just tinkering around with an idea. I thought it might come in handy tomorrow. Can you get that screwdriver for me, Poisson? You have to fight tomorrow, Pascal. You should get some rest. Yeah, probably. But it's more important that I go into battle without any regrets.
Poisson, maybe you should try to convince her to take a bath. See if it'll work. See where her response is. And not in hot cocoa.
So if I gotta stay up all night, then I'll just... Oh, crud. Now I need a wrench.
I can finish that for you.
Fourier?
Fourier! Oh, goodness. Oh my gosh, I have been so worried about you.
Oh, I figured you'd forgotten about me.
You totally saved us back when we were in the shuttle. And you looked so cool, too. You were all like, shoop, shoop.
Naturally. Who do you take me for?
True, true. You are my big sister.
I like Fourier is just like, compliment me more, why don't you?
If something happened to you, I don't know what I'd do.
Pascal, well, I guess someone has to keep an eye on you. Make sure you take baths and the like.
Hey, I take 2 baths a week now, whether I need them or not.
Don't lie. You're lying right now.
2 baths a week? How can someone be so brilliant in the lab and so clueless everywhere else? Poisson and I will finish up here. You go get some sleep. And take a bath.
But... No buts! Do you know how late it is?
Take a bath and get some sleep, or I'll dump a bucket of water on your head and strap you to the bed.
You okay, sis? Sleep well, Pascal.
All right then, let's get to work. We'll show the world what Martians are capable of.
Yes, ma'am.
We'll take care of everything. You two just worry about waking up on time.
Aw, thanks, guys. I better get to bed. Don't stay up too late, Asbel.
I won't.
I'm gonna sleep in. End of the world, stopping Lambda, it's not a priority. Sleep is more important.
Sharia?
Bailey, what are you doing up?
Are you really leaving tomorrow?
Yes, and don't try to stop me. It won't work.
Yes. Well, actually, I was thinking, see, when all this is over, I was wondering if...
Yes? What is it?
Well, it's just...
Come now, Bailey, tell the poor girl what you're really thinking.
Raymond?
I'm sorry, what's going on here?
Miss Sharia, please hear me. I am mortified by the horrible things I did to you.
Oh, well, that's all in the past, and
Your forgiveness shames me. Ever since you healed me, I have waited for the day when I could repay you. I beg of you, when this is over, come back to Strata with me. I shall build you a home worthy of a princess, and we will live in joy for the rest of our days.
Okay, listen, so Sharia is way too kind-hearted to do this. But how funny would it be if Sharia isn't over everything that Raymond did to her and, like, dumps a bucket on his head or something? That'd be pretty funny.
You will be a prisoner no more, my love. Instead, I shall be enslaved by you.
Oh my goodness.
Come, Bailey. See if your words can sound half as sweet.
See if what? Now, wait, just Look, Sharia, I came to ask if you would be the leader of our relief organization. Of course I would try to help however I could, so, will you consider it?
I'm sorry. But I've had a lot of time to think recently, and I've learned what I truly want from my life. And unfortunately, that means I have to turn you both down.
I suppose it would be rude to ask what it is that you truly want.
I'm sorry.
Come on, Raymond. Let's go. You embark on a great quest tomorrow, Sharia. You should get some rest.
Thank you, Bailey.
I mean, it wouldn't be that rude.
Take care of her, Asbel.
Hey! How long have you been standing there?
You're enslaving poor Raymond now?
Hey, stop that!
Sorry. So, hey, mind if I ask what you truly want? Whatever it is, I'd like to help.
Asbel. What about you? What are you going to do when this is over?
I want to help Lon get back to normal, and I suppose I'll need to help Sophie. She's had nothing but painful memories her whole life, and now her home is gone on top of it. So I was thinking maybe she could just live here in Lant.
And I don't know, make a family while we're at it?
Then maybe I could, I don't know, give her some happy memories?
You said something like that before, right? About how you'd either help her get home or be with her for the rest of your life.
Huh? Yeah, I guess I did say that. But that was a long time ago. And I've learned it's not something I can do on my own. That's why.
Look, I was thinking about continuing the relief work I was doing before. I want to travel the world and help those less fortunate than I.
I see. You really are an angel, Sharia.
Stop it.
All these selfless acts are gonna make me look bad. You know that, right?
Just take care of Sophie. Otherwise, I can't be held responsible for what happens.
I will. I promise.
So, I need to get some sleep. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, I'd like to believe Asbel was about to probably confess there. But he got cut off. I don't know. Who knows, man? Who knows? It's Asbel. Who really knows? We'll take care of everything. You're just worrying about waking up on time. Yeah, whatever. Alright, that's everyone. Back to the manor we go. Those are also some really nice scenes. I like those a lot.